Hello, beautiful. Boy, what a day yesterday was, and what a night. Nonetheless, I have gotten literally, if not zero sleep. I found out how to pronounce the dog's name. It was not Hugzy, it was Hugzy. I was pronouncing his name wrong the whole time. Anyway, I had so much cleaning to do this morning. I had to shower. I had work. I had to take calls. I had meetings. I was just overwhelmed. But that's okay. It set me up for success. I literally deep cleaned my entire apartment. I wanted to sit in the living room today and work from there, but literally I disinfected everything. And yeah, I'm just like a germaphobe. I'm telling you, that's my Balkan upbringing. So, like I said, I've never had animals. I've never had pets in our household. And so I just want it clean for me and peace of mind. And so I vacuumed, steam mopped, disinfected the couch, rugs, corners of the sideboards, and yeah, I went ham in like probably 45 minutes or so this morning and then I had to shower, get ready for work. And I mean, clearly I didn't even have time to style my hair. I just kind of put some product in it and let it dry. And then I had to take some calls. And so I had to dry it a little bit more. I mean, it is what it is. I like the naturalness of it a little bit. It does look a little frizzy and nappy, but it is very soft and it is what it is. And I like it. So, period. But what else? So mom picked him up. She came around, I think it was like 9 a.m. She had changed her mind. She told me she was picking him up around midnight, 1 a.m. And then she said they're going to stay there all night. And then she said she's going to pick him up around 6, 7 a.m. And then it turned into 9 a.m. And I was in a hurry the whole morning. So that was that. And she's a chatty Cathy, let me tell you. She could talk your ear off. Like, she left and then texted me everything she just said. And I'm just like, all right, I got it. You know when someone repeats themselves like 50,000 times? Yeah, that's kind of her. But anyway, it was a nice time. And right now I'm just looking to take into consideration how much of a responsibility is owning a dog, and really they have their own personality. They are really, it's like they're their own person. They're their own vessel being. They're their own being. You know what I mean? And so it was just fun and exciting to care for him and be his dog mom for the day. And wow, did I give him a lecture in the middle of the night? I'll insert a clip here. He's sleeping by my feet. It's 2 in the morning and he's getting a lecture because he just peed. Not on the 3 pee pads that are out, but on the corner of the kitchen door. I mean, thank God that rug is washable, but what do you have to say for yourself? He just got a lecture. And I keep putting him on the pee pad to sit there because he's in trouble. And I'm tired. Here, but I was flabbergasted because I heard him get up. Every time I heard him get up to go drink some water, I was alert. It's like I woke up out of my sleep And because I didn't want him to use like the restroom, I had 3 pee pads everywhere. And where does he go? He goes in this corner of my apartment where my kitchen is. And I heard him and I was like, no, I wanted to like react and say, no, no, no. Oh my gosh. After that, I gave him the biggest lecture. And like he was trying to get onto the couch. He was trying to get on the rug. I said, nope. I sat him on the pee pad like 50 times and I was talking to him. I don't think he liked that. I think I kind of felt bad a little bit too, because I was kind of harsh on him, because I was like, why did you do that? Why didn't you tell me you had to go to the bathroom, huh? I literally lectured him. And so yeah, I felt bad. Then he was like looking at me, and he knew he did something wrong, because he kept putting his head down. He didn't want to look at my face, because usually he'll stare at my eyes. And I was like, ay, Hugzy, I can't even be mad at you. Like, you can't even be mad at them. Come on now. And so, yeah, it is what it is. I disinfected it. I used like some disinfectant spray, and then I did water and vinegar, because vinegar is a natural antibacterial disinfectant. And so I'm going to put some hydrogen peroxide on there, I think, too. And yeah, I mean, it wasn't like, you know, like a huge, it's a small dog. So, and he didn't drink that much water. So it was like a small leak, but yeah. And then I got a little bit on this like washable rug that I have. So I'm just going to throw that in the wash. And yeah, so there's that. But that was my, I don't know. I don't even know what time it was. I think it was like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning. I literally turned on all the lights and I started lecturing him. I was livid at that time and I was so tired. And then, yeah, and then we cuddled in the morning and I was just like, okay, I can't even be mad at you. But one thing doing my dog research is you shouldn't allow them to sleep with you, because then they get attached. And that's what she does with him. Like Hugzy's mom, she sleeps with him, and he sleeps with her. And I was just like, okay, no wonder he needs her, or like needs constant affection, is because that's what he's been taught. And so you can't unteach someone or a dog how to not, you know, be affectionate and stuff like that. So there's that. Oh, and then he was super sensitive to noises, like all the noises in my apartment that like would be made, or like even outside. Like he's extremely sensitive, and I think that's because of like the surroundings and being unaware of the environment, which I kind of felt bad, because this is his first time here. It's not like he knows me or he knows where he is, right? So that's even more anxiety, which I had anxiety because I thought that would maybe make him like go to do a number 2. So I kept talking to him, and so like sometimes he'll just come to me and just sit, and I don't know if that's a sign of they have to go to the bathroom, because he didn't tell me anything. He didn't communicate. He doesn't talk. He really barely even barked. So I was impressed with that. I was happy. I was like, great. It's not going to bother my landlord. So that was nice. He barked a few times, like when he wanted to play, of course, but that was about it. And then he wanted to play really late. And I said, absolutely not. You're going to lay down. It's bedtime. And so he did listen. But yeah, it was an experience for sure. Then I started reconsidering, oh my God, do I want this dog breed? Like what dog? I am in debate of if I want a toy poodle, if I want a cavapoo, or if I want a maltipoo. So, toy poodle is just a miniature poodle. A cavapoo is a mix with poodle, and I think maybe toy poodle, I don't know. But it's mixed with a poodle and Charles King Spaniard, and then maltipoo is a poodle and a Maltese, and he was a mix of a Maltese and a Yorkie. Oh, and then I got into researching their hair and why it's so nappy and how fine it is. Oh my gosh, I went down the rabbit hole, let me tell you, because I was just curious. And so good to know poodles don't have as dry hair as Maltese Yorkie mixes, because they hold on to hydration. Oh my God. And especially because I took him on a walk in the pouring rain, so he did have like a dog smell. And that, okay, let me tell you, that was serious. I went on a whole tangent with ChatGPT back and forth, because I was just like, is he okay? Like, I don't know if this is normal. That skyrocketed my OCD even more. But lesson learned. And I tried to dry him, but he was scared of that, and I was scared too, because I was like, you ain't trying to bite me. So, well, that's my experience dog sitting. So thanks for tuning in. Yeah, today we got a pretty busy day. We got a lot to do, a lot of notes to do, a lot of calls to take, and I have some reports to submit. So definitely gonna go on a walk in a little bit here, and yeah, and see where the day goes. I'm doing a bunch of laundry, finished mopping, finished cleaning. I'm super proud of that. And so yeah. Oh my gosh, another thing I want to talk about: YouTube copyright filing, disputes, and results. Because I submitted, I had a copywritten strike for the inner child video that I did, and inserted like the clips of the scenic routes, because when I was driving I was listening to Spotify, so I picked it up, and so I just left it. I should not have left it, but it's not that big of a deal, because if it's only relevant if I begin to monetize, and so right now I'm not as big, so I'm not going to right now, but in the future. And so, oh my gosh, that was just a bunch of learning for me as well, because I mean, I'm all new to this space, all right? I'm just speaking my mind. I'm speaking what comes to me. I'm speaking about my experience, and I don't really know the rules and laws around all of that. And obviously I want to make sure that I grow professionally and, you know, don't get a strike on my YouTube channel or something like that. So I'm being very cognizant going forward. And honestly, they say to use at least, like, if you're going to use commercial commercial music, such as like Ash, I really like his music. I've been listening to it a lot lately, and it's constantly my background, like it's background music, because usually I listen to like classical, jazz, and piano. But right now it's been him, because I just really love his vibe, and saxophone is just like chef's kiss. But then he plays he's so like creative, you know what I mean? So it's hard not to listen to him. And like he's playing right now in my living room. And what else? So yeah, I started going down the rabbit hole, and right now like they rejected my dispute. And I was like, all right, well, it's a 43-minute video, and I don't want to get it like taken down because of 3 minutes. So what are my options? So I had two options. Was leave it as is, and if I do end up monetizing, I would have to cut it out, because they would collect all the revenue for that video instead of me, because of copyright laws. So right now I'll leave it as is, but going forward, when that changes, and if I choose to go back to my videos, which I've created a spreadsheet of really keeping track of all of my videos, my data, and like what I put in each video. So that really helps me. And yeah, so I'm being very proactive about it, I guess you could say. I'm really enjoying this. This is like kind of like my new hobby. So welcome, beautiful. I hope you are enjoying as well. I've been sharing my page with my friends and family, and sometimes I get feedback, sometimes I don't. But I've been hearing that people are loving it, so yay! Because I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm editing everything manually. I'm using CapCut. If you're not familiar with it, I'll insert the app here. But it's super user-friendly, and I've been using it for my short form content when I used to post on Instagram and TikTok. Now I'm focused more so on YouTube, because I like doing this. And I can just kind of free flow, and it doesn't have to be like picturesque, you know what I mean? It's just like my life. So there's that. But yeah, I guess I'll pick up a little bit later. I got to take some calls right now, but I'll pick up a little bit later when I'm doing my little hot girl walk. I don't know if I'll go outside per se, because it's raining, but I'll definitely use my walking pad for sure. So stay tuned. See you in a minute. Or a second. Sun is shining. I just got off FaceTime with my mama. And we got to chatting. She needs me to make an appointment for her. So I said, sure girl, send me the 411 and I'm gonna dial it up. and make you an appointment. She just had her physical, so reminds her health is wealth. So make sure that you are getting your checkups. And yeah, I was talking to my mom about my storage issue, and I was like, girl, I can't record everything that I record. I delete, because even like the raw footage of it, the raw footage is the first video, and then what I do is compile that all into one big video and clip it, like remove some of the times where I'm having long pauses or something like that, or use too many filler words, which I don't necessarily cut those out too much. And after the first few episodes, I've noticed, or vlogs, but I definitely do. What was it gonna say? That's my train of thought. All right. So my phone cut me off because my storage is full. So I was telling her there's this adapter that I can buy to plug into my phones. That's like a terabyte or two or something, and off Amazon, and I can just put all of my videos onto that. Because what I was saying is I'd clip the raw footage, and sometimes it'll be, I remember one was like 77 minutes. So 77 minutes, that's almost like an hour and a half or so. And I mean, it takes me at least maybe an hour to two to cut the videos and edit them the way I'd like, and then rewatch it. So it's a process, and when I am finished with it, I export it, and then I upload it to YouTube, and then I delete it. So I have more storage in my phone. But I do have some videos that are quite lengthy that I kind of don't want to get rid of, but I really should. So there's that. But I know today's vlog was more so in regards to my update, taking care of the dog, and then an update in regards to what else? My face is so red. To my day and what I've been doing and how it's going. Wow, got a lot of runners out here. I think they're dad runners. Look at it. We're in February. Everyone's, I think, back to getting into the groove of their health. So I love that. Yes, health is wealth. It sure is. It absolutely is. Oh, stunning. Look at the sun. It's beautiful. I'm just obsessed. Came out for a quick walk because I spent most of the time on the phone with my mom. But I think I'll wrap it up here. So thank you for watching, and I hope that you continue to spread love and light, and we will tune in again tomorrow. Ciao!